Okay, so I know why this brand says Salisbury. It's like a microwavable meal, like a TV dinner. And because it's a steak, Salisbury steak. And when I got into a fight in the sixth grade, and I sort of had like a black eye, where my eye was a little swollen from Nicole hitting me with the back of her hand. Um, Valerie said, "Well, you know what you have to do? You have to put a steak on your eye." And I was like, "What? I'm not putting a steak on my eye. I'll put some green peas or something." So I grabbed like a frozen, bag of peas, and I just put that on my eye. But yeah, that was gross. And then that's obviously from Rita DeMarco, the situation that happened with Rita DeMarco at the hospital. And also, that's linking back to Janet Jackson, who I'm pretty sure is the reason why the neighbor Jan had a border collie, and her border collie is who bit me right in the thigh. And I'm assuming that has to do with the Collier real estate company that does real estate buildings and stuff. Um, I'm thinking that they're linked there with Riverview, and they don't really know how to get out of that probably, so they're just doing what they got to do. But Rita DeMarco, that's Janet Jackson, and that's probably why there's an issue with steel companies that do steel buildings and steel bridges and do any of the metal work and stuff like that with people that are also getting blamed for things like um, not doing a very good job and stuff like that. And it's like that becomes a problem when you have that crossover of those two different types of stealing. And then when you have steal in, which is INN, then you've got issues with hotels and stuff. And that's probably why Rita DeMarco is now Debbie Lamb, and she's working over at Best Western over there by Vasco Road. Yeah, I mean, it's right next to La Quinta Inn. So obviously there's the inn that's also being, cataloged. And then also the pool over at Best Western looks exactly like the Oasis over in Dateland, Arizona. And I started thinking about it, and it's like, okay, so the Oasis in Dateland is also getting mixed up with that BMX motocross thing, and which is why I think there's a motocross in Livermore for that reason. And also how it was called the Oasis over on Highway 20, and that was also motocross. So I'm thinking that there's a Nicole Kidman situation, and dare to keep your kids off drugs. And so that's probably that. And so I just put this out because, it's like a witness here, okay? It's a witness. And I don't know about you, but doesn't that kind of look like one of those little, like, things that go around like a gasket or something? I was thinking it does kind of look like a gasket.